Oh, it feels good to be back. Hey, everyone, welcome back to the Drive and Thrive Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 6. Before we get into today's video, if you are new here and you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It gets us one step closer to growing the channel, and I would love to do that. And so would everybody else who's been on the channel, and it would make a lot of us very, very, very happy. While you're down there, why don't you go down there and comment and like the video as well. Go ahead and share it while you're at it too. But we have a great episode planned, as you can see, so without further ado, roll the intro.
Driving Thrive Podcast, where the mics are fake. And very
Back to the Drive and Thrive Podcast, where the mics are fake.
And we're even faker.
Welcome back. I've got co-host Zayo with me again.
We are back.
Before church this time.
It
is, what time is it? My watch is not, I don't have anything. What
Making
time
me
is
pull my phone out on the podcast.
What time is it?
It is 8:27 in the morning.
We're an hour from church.
We are, an hour away from church, so we are limited on time. But
we thought we'd get this done.
we figured we'd go ahead and get this done because
we're here,
where we're at.
We're on the lake.
We're
on the dam of a lake at our campgrounds. It is sick out here. And I was like, dude, we need to film an episode out here. Why wouldn't we? We wanted to film one last night, but you guys wouldn't have been able to see the lake. So we're like,
by the time we decided to film, it was about
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock at night, and we just...
Which still wouldn't be the latest I've ever filmed an episode. The latest I ever filmed an episode was 2:45 in the morning.
Okay, but we had light. There was like light, and you were in a room, not...
I have light.
Okay, but we don't have light. We don't have enough light to light the lake up.
You're right.
That would be a lot of light, my friend.
Yeah.
That's what we got that thing for. Wherever the sun's at. That thing.
It's over there. Yeah, we perfectly did this where the sun is, shining everything except for us. We got a blockage.
Yeah, we got a nice little
perfect
thing of shade
right here. But it's if I start getting up through the middle of this episode, it's because we're out in the open. Like, we're in the middle of a neighborhood, in the middle of the town.
Well, I guess not really a neighborhood. We are in the middle of said town.
On a lake. There's cabins this way. There's a campground that way.
We got
there's roads behind you guys.
We got cabins probably over there. Our campground that side. We got tennis courts in front of us that you guys can't see. It's really awesome.
You guys will hear cars and
there is a highway about 500 or 600 foot that way.
This is the first ever outdoor episode of the podcast.
Outdoor episode, and it's a specialty episode too.
Yeah, this is grand old time. But
also the first time we've ever filmed before church.
Yeah.
Which is
dude, look at the
little odd
thing up there smoking or steaming.
That is cool. So you can't see it, but there is 2 pavilions next to us. That's why we're in shade. There's sun hitting the top of one of them, and it's steaming right now.
That's sick.
That's pretty cool.
The mist on the lake is good.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So this is the lake.
Who wouldn't want this backdrop, dude?
It's an amazing backdrop. You got the ducks quacking in the background. So for some reason there is a group of ducks over there, but there's like a father and it's a goose. It's like the big goose of the like, I don't know, the ducks. I don't know how to explain that.
Our background is very odd. A bunch of trees and stuff this way.
I mean, it's a beautiful background.
Oh yeah, this way is a great background. That way, not so much.
The way we sectioned it off looks amazing. I'm sure. Now, if we would have like pointed a little bit that way,
or a little bit this way,
it would have looked not like a very scenic background.
That, and we want to give these people their privacy. They got their own privacy. They have decks and stuff. They want to come out in the morning. They can. But we are on our own property. We are facing only the lake, so legal.
Yeah, we are facing our property, so
we are property right now. So
I mean, luckily we do live in the good old United States of America, so technically we can film them, but let's not.
Let's give them privacy.
Let's go ahead and give them privacy.
But yeah, it's one of them things, dude.
Our 13 subscribers do not want to see them.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, we got Isaiah back on the podcast. He was gone for an episode.
I was gone for an episode. We did say the consistency thing, but
with the podcast, it's being consistent, and he's still here. This is episode 6.
Yeah,
he's been out of 5 of 6 episodes, so
we're still here.
I mean, give him a round of applause, please. Give it to him. But he's still here, and he will continue to be here as much as he can.
Yeah, as much as I can. So I moved to here, our lake, just to get away. I'm not doing high school anymore. We just went and got all the stuff. We're gonna just go ahead and get the GED, I think. Although I might do the HiSat program and get my diploma early. I can get it in May. I might do that. I did qualify for it, so there's that. I don't want to do it, obviously, because who wants to do schoolwork, but
it's better for you.
I gotta learn to be an adult here pretty quick, so a high school diploma is probably pretty important. College, I don't know if I'll go to college. I might go to a trade school, possibly welding, but not too sure. Oh, and our mics are very much fake today. So fake today.
They don't even have cables.
They usually have cables on them.
And these are not Bluetooth mics.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, there's no buttons on these. Usually they have a cable on them, but
the grass is wet.
yeah, we're outside and there's the early morning dew because
you can tell by our shoes.
8:30. Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you know me and the podcast,
oh, those are the shoes.
these are the cooked Air Forces.
Those are the absolutely cooked Air Forces.
The absolutely cooked Air Forces that I've had since my freshman or sophomore year of high school, and I'm 1 year out of college. So
yeah, they're old. They're
old, but
they need retired. It's what they need. They need to be set on a shelf to never be worn again.
Dude,
and in 20 years, your kids are going to ask you if they can have those shoes.
When we get the official podcast set, that is set, it's going to be there. It has shelving and stuff. This is going to be on the backdrop. My Titleist hat, which will be in the next episode, so stay tuned for that because I don't have it on me.
You know the hat that we've been talking about like this entire time? We've got
Since like the first episode. We got one picture of it.
We have one picture of it that's clean
this picture.
On his head. Yeah, this picture of him
brand
walking,
new white Titleist.
Looking special ed.
But I have it, so stay tuned to the next episode where I'll show it to you guys. It's a grand old hat.
It is not grand. And it's old.
These shoes, that hat, and one hoodie I have, it's my Bristol hoodie. It doesn't even say Bristol anymore. It's just a red hoodie with a bunch of stains on it. Proves that I will wear stuff until it disintegrates, basically.
Disintegrates.
These shoes don't hardly have soles in them. Like, look at this. Got holes in them. The soles coming apart. Like, and I'm still wearing them. Why? Because these shoes are one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever worn in my life.
That is facts. That's why I don't let go of boots, mainly because I don't want to break in a new pair. But like the old pair, like where your feet have like made an indentation in the sole.
Oh, when your heel and your toes like fit into like slots.
Yeah, there's like if you move your foot in the boot slightly, you can feel the ridges from where your toes sit. Like
you move your toes side to side, you can
you can feel the bumps from your other toes. Those are how I like my boots, and I don't know. I've got these, and I put some nice cushy soles in them, like they're nice and padded. And I don't know how I feel about it, because they feel like slippers. I
used to take really good care of these Air Forces because they were white shoes.
Again, everyone takes really good care of like the new shoes, the new car, but the second it gets a dent.
Well, the funny thing is, I wore these and they did get dirty. Like I stepped in a couple mud puddles and I cleaned them because they were my travel shoes for sports. They were the only nice pair of shoes I had at the time.
Oh, they were okay.
And I was like, no, this is when they were like brand new.
Oh, it's when you first
fresh
got them.
White, no writing on them. I had orange laces. I had orange laces in them because my high school colors were orange and black. So I had orange laces in them, and they looked really good. Well, I was doing something one day. I wore them to school because we were traveling that day, and I think I ended up playing basketball or something in them, and I fell on the concrete, and I slid the side of the shoe across it, and they were all scuffed and dirty, and I then stepped in mud the same day, and
he decided
I came home then, I was like, I washed them up, but I was like, I've had them for about a year and a half. I took care of them. I'm just gonna start wearing them.
You just decided you did your part, and
They did their part, and I got new travel shoes, and I was like, I need new daily shoes. These became my daily shoes
and haven't quit being his daily shoes
in 3 years.
for a long, long time. So this episode randomly might get cut short because, you know, still have to get to church, but we do have quite a bit of time this episode. Something we need to talk about is I will still be on the podcast. I will probably no longer be the main co-host for this season because I have schooling coming up. I have work I have to do.
Bro's still in high school, dude.
I'm still in high school trying to be an adult too fast.
And it doesn't help that you move
Yeah, and
an
it doesn't
hour away.
It doesn't help that I'm now an hour away from him instead of 30 minutes away from him.
The sun is rising, dude.
The sun is rising, and luckily I was smart enough to decide where to put my chair because I knew.
Well, I scooted him over too. I was over there.
I knew that the sun was going to rise,
Dude.
as it does. So I put myself over here purposefully so that you had to sit in the sun.
You know, middle podcast, we're just gonna move chairs because the sun is killing me, and I will end up looking like an idiot. So you're gonna move your chair real quick.
Oh goodness, we're
Just move.
we're
them
just
over
hitting a
little
quick
bit.
move real quick
And-
right on the podcast. This is not getting cut out because he hates editing.
I hate editing.
But dude, we spent like 10 minutes trying to get this all straightened up.
Yeah, but it'll look fine. I just gotta move the camera. Now I'm only in frame. That's great. Oh, it wasn't even that hard. Look at that.
Camera's been moved. We are now
In the shade.
back in the shade.
And
Because-
it's still basically the same backdrop. It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
not even changed.
Essentially the same backdrop, you know, water.
Water.
So fun fact about this lake, technically we own all the, well, not technically, we own all the water and the dam. Because we own the dam,
We were on the dam.
we own the water. Because if we got rid of this on our property, then there would no longer be water. So we own the lake by technicality,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Obviously, we are not just stucks and we let other people, you know, use their cabins that they had before we bought this and before, you know, like, I'm sure these cabins have been here since
Sometime.
the 80s or something.
Especially the A-frame ones over there.
Oh yes, the A-frame ones look awesome. I'm sure they've been here for a long time. That is the bottom of your mic. But what are you doing? AJ, that, I get that these mics are fake, my friend.
This is more proof.
So, so yeah. I'm just gonna go, actually, you know what?
But yeah.
Like a coaster, you know?
Oh
I got my koozie. my mic koozie. So,
Cheers. But yes, he's still gonna be a podcast, and he's still gonna be co-host. He's still gonna be here, but
We're
as
just
often
not
as
gonna
not,
hit
he probably.
every episode like we were.
But I'm gonna stay consistent
He's
as
not
much as I
gonna
don't
fail.
want to. It is Sunday. I have to upload this
Tomorrow
tomorrow.
at 12 a.m.
At 12.
Which means this man, as much as he doesn't want to do it, after going to church, after going and eating lunch,
I have to edit.
he still has to edit this video.
But it's okay because it's all fun and games.
Knowing him, he's gonna procrastinate it till about 2 in the morning,
And then I'll edit it at 2 in the morning.
finish it by about 3 in the afternoon the next day, and then post it
On a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
No, it'll be up at Monday. It'll be up on Monday, but
It'll be up today at 12.
no. We gotta go to church, stupid.
My guy, this is getting posted Monday, so it's gonna be up today when they see this episode.
Oh yeah, it'll be up when it normally goes up.
Yeah, it'll be
you guys
up.
Will
You guys saw it
you
go
guys
up.
will have seen this on Monday at 12 p.m.
And you're gonna call us dumb for the first section of that because they're gonna be like, well, we did get it at 12.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we went into that section, but we did.
Because we're idiots, dude.
Dude, that's what the podcast is.
But you guys will probably be seeing a lot more special guests.
and
And or maybe some single podcast, me driving around in my car. You know, old time's sake, you know. The old podcast when I would just be driving in my
that good
car.
old season 1, episode 1.
Season 1, episode 1, me just chilling in my car. Like,
Another goal for the podcast is to actually Like, I'm gonna start putting in some more effort. I'm gonna go down to him, and we're gonna start trying to make some more driving episodes, because this is the Drive and Thrive podcast. We have what, three driving episodes or something, like, maybe more.
I have a lot because when I would film by myself, most of the time it'd be a driving episode.
That's fair.
So I have one with you, I have one with Ryan, I have a couple by myself. There's a few.
We do need to start adding some more. Like, this is a Thrive episode for sure.
Yeah, this is
a Thrive part.
This is the annual lake episode.
Oh, guys, look in the background. We have ducks. I am a news reporter right now for these ducks. Look, this is what I was talking about. There's a couple of ducks and then a goose. That's just like...
Can y'all see that? I'll make sure y'all can see
we're
that.
going to make sure you guys can see this. We have a couple of ducks.
No, they're behind my chair.
Well,
Oh, wait, they're coming.
pick the tripod up. Pick the tripod
They're coming out of frame over here.
up. Okay.
Yeah, you see them over there on the side of my chair. Look at them. Right over there.
We have ducks on this lake. This is a genuine lake.
This isn't a backdrop, guys. This is real.
Yeah, this is a real lake.
This is not fake.
For the first time
You guys
ever.
have been hearing cars drive through the background, and those are real
Yeah,
ducks.
so you guys can hear the crickets and all that in the background. We did not... You know what I didn't think about doing?
What?
And you didn't think about doing? An
What?
audio check. To make sure that they can hear us from your phone from here. Oh, by the way, this man bought a camera, right, to start filming?
And I used it in the last episode, Brady.
And, you know, the part of a camera is a battery that you have to charge.
It was charged it was charged last week.
Yeah, last week when you used it.
No, I've charged it since then. It sat in my room. It was charging. I took it off the charger. I never put it back on the charger. It was dead. So we're filming on my phone, which
Good
is okay.
old time's sake. Film phone. Film phoning? Yes, film phone.
The worst part is this isn't even my film phone. This is my personal phone.
Your film phone?
My film phone's at home, and my camera's here but dead. So I'm using my personal phone.
Back to old time's sake.
So the three ways I have to film: the film phone, my camera,
And the laptop.
my laptop with the cam.
The one that we always have like not great quality in, because for some reason you can't post your videos more than 720p.
I don't know.
I don't know why that is a thing.
But all three ways I have to film don't have. So I'm filming on my personal phone.
Personal phone it is.
But it works.
Because we need this episode up. We have to be consistent.
Have to be.
You know, if that means we're filming on a lake today, which we purposely did, but lake, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I would like prove that it's real by jumping in the lake, but I gotta go to church. If this was if this was after church filming this episode, I would probably go jump in that lake.
Best way to end the episode right there. Just be like, all right, love y'all. Have a great day. Deuces.
Turn around, sprint into the
Run,
lake.
Dive into the lake.
That would be awesome.
And we will see y'all next time.
And we will see y'all next time. Just get up and full sprint into the lake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even dive. I'd just run into the water. That would be really awesome.
Dude.
I mean, I'm sure they believe us because they saw the duck.
rising so fast.
I know.
We moved our chairs like
The sun would now be on me.
we moved our chairs a solid 6 feet. And the sun's
moved
back.
We moved them a good bit. I mean, it's not that bad. Eventually, we'll just be under the pavilion at this point.
Dude, at this point. Might be.
So, cool thing about this lake, we have a boat on the lake that
Yeah.
is a dock.
Yeah.
It's a little pontoon boat. That's your like average size fishing boat, and it's no motor.
Just floats.
It just floats. It's our dock. The amount of splinters I have gotten from that dock. It's just a bare plywood, essentially
Floating.
thing with metal tunes under it. We have thought multiple times over multiple years that we're gonna pull the tunes off of it, or whatever the pontoons off of it, and make a new dock.
Never did.
We started saying that when we bought the property.
And that was how long ago?
Long time ago. We have not done that. We also used to have a second dock that was over there that we used to shoot fireworks off of,
Oh, in the corner, yeah.
and we no longer have that.
Yeah, that kind of disintegrated itself.
Yeah, whenever we lost it to the lake and floated into the lake, we kind of just let it fill up with water and just... So it's under the lakes. It's in the water, just the wood. Sure, it's a nice little ecosystem going on down
I
there.
love this lake with a passion, but by God, I hate cold water, and this lake is cold.
Oh, it's, especially around this time of year, October, November. Woo, it's cold. Our lake is only froze over one time because of the location that we're in. It doesn't get super cold in the winter, enough to freeze a massive lake like that. But sometimes it does get cold enough where there's ice. And this year, I really, really want to bring some friends out here if it freezes over and like ski on it or something. I think it'd be awesome.
Ow.
I wonder if we could get like rollerblades out here.
Dude, rollerblade on ice?
I wonder.
That would hurt if you fell. I have to duck now because of the sun.
Oh, you'd probably go through.
Oh, yeah.
If you fell, you're going through.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be thick enough. If you fell, you're going through that lake.
I'm tired.
Man, that'd be so cold.
Yeah, I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning, and this boy said, y'all wake up early and make breakfast. When
I did make breakfast. I did make breakfast.
Yeah, but when I woke up at 7 a.m., where were you? Still in
Dead asleep.
Still in bed.
Slumped. Actually, I was awake. I just refused to get out of bed.
I woke up at 7 o'clock expecting, like the boy said, he said, I'll wake up early and make breakfast. I said, okay. Woke up at 7 o'clock with an alarm. Boy, no one in the camper was awake.
So I set my alarm for 6:50. Woke up at my alarm. Woke up at my second alarm, and just decided, you know what? We're gonna sit here. And so I didn't fall back to sleep. I just literally sat there for a good solid 30 minutes and just like thunk in my head what I was gonna do today.
Then bro decided to get up and
Then I got up. I made breakfast for everyone. I cooked.
bro cooked.
I cooked eggs and
I
ham.
don't trust this guy a lot. I'm being honest. I don't trust him a lot. But boy cooks some good scrambled eggs and ham.
I can cook. That's the only good thing about me. I hate cleaning. I refuse to do schoolwork. I can work on cars and cook. That's it. That's my only quality.
I wouldn't have trusted you to cook, but
I can be
I gave you the
standard
benefit-
suburban dad.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and it was good.
By the way, egg recipe, 7 eggs. For whatever reason, it was 7 eggs. I should have made 8. It honestly didn't make a lot of food for 7 eggs and some ham. 7 eggs, ham, a little bit of garlic powder, some salt, obviously. Gotta have that pepper.
You gotta salt bay that.
I did not salt bay it. I used the fancy, freshly crushed salt thing, and then fresh cracked black pepper, and I can't remember what else I put in it. A little bit of milk. Not much, just to like keep it from burning and olive oil. Olive oil as the base. And
Are
that
we
pan,
on the pool that's over there?
there is a pool over there actually.
Don't
But-
we own that?
We do own that. We own, so
This triangle, right, that goes all the way out to the road.
yeah, we own all the way to like the edge of the fence of that pub.
You guys
Not
have no idea
the road.
You have no idea what we're talking about.
Not the road. We own to the fence of that pub, past the road, and then we own all the way out to the highway. All the way out over here, there is a bridge. You know, have you seen the bridge down there? There's a bridge and a creek that runs down. We own 2 feet past that creek, all the way down the creek. Other than that, that is all we own. Which, saying that is all we own when there's 2 tennis courts, a pool, probably 20 acres,
And a lake.
and a lake behind me is kind of crazy to say that's all we own. Oh, and 6 full hookup spots
For campers.
for
and-
campers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not just a plug-in.
We
There's
basically own
there's
a
a
campground.
full
We own a campground.
yeah, we own a campground. There's a full sewage system out here that goes out to the city that we can put our campers to, and only like 3 people in the entire family own campers. Like
2 of them are here right now.
at one point, we all owned campers, and then we did not all own campers. Because maintaining a campground and everyone working, being, you know, actual adults with kids.
And everyone doesn't live close to the lake either.
No, everyone is a good hour and a half, 2 hours from the lake at all times. Sometimes longer.
Depending on where you're at.
If you're good old Lee and Andy, you're always
Way far away.
way far away. I called them the other day, and they were just in Georgia again. And they were here, like, 2 days before I called them. They're like, oh, yeah, we're back in Georgia. And I was like, what? Is that, like, what retired people do?
Just travel.
Just travel? Is that, like, that's all they do. They travel. They've got, like, a little 50 states sticker board that they have that they've almost filled every single state at a place that they've camped for a night. That's a lot of states. That's a lot of toll booths.
I wonder if they've been to Alaska.
They have. Well, yes, so they've been to Alaska, but it's not marked on their camper's thing.
Because the camper didn't go.
Because the camper didn't go to Alaska. But they have camped in Alaska, I do believe. So, Uncle Andy actually talked about, he was like, you know, if we get all these other states filled and the Hawaii one filled, I'm thinking about putting the camper on a boat and going and getting Hawaii and Alaska. And I was like, you're joking, right? And he's like, no, I'm completely serious.
Yeah, dude. This thing's going.
And I was like, that's going to be really expensive. And he goes, I'm retired.
I'm retired.
That was his response. I go, that's going to be really expensive. He goes, I'm retired.
Fair enough, dude.
To be fair, he was...
I have no idea how old. Are you asking how old he is?
No. What rank was he in the military?
Oh, I have no idea.
He was a major? No. He was very, very high rank in the military. So he gets a good military check from the military for being retired. And it's like a lot of money a month. Like more money than I can fathom a month.
Yeah.
There's sun in his face. He can't see anything.
All right, another move.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I can't see.
This man has sunglasses and is making me move. Although, I'm still going to take the inner chair so that I'm not in the sun. We're getting closer and closer to the pontoon. A turtle. You guys didn't see it. There was a turtle. I bet they did see it. Actually, yeah, they might have saw it. See that ripples in the lake?
There was a turtle.
That was a turtle.
They did see it.
We have lots of turtles on this lake, actually.
There's the pontoon we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, this is our dock. It's a wonderful dock. As you guys can see, this is the lake. Yeah. So, newscast here.
Still not gonna show the houses.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna show the houses. They are A-frame. There's a green one, a red one, a black one, and a brown one. The green and the red one look like Lincoln log houses. A-frames. It's pretty cool. We got all that lake that goes out about a mile and a half back there. It's kind of hard to see, and then we have just forest all behind it. Into the world, I'm coming here. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Into the world, we're coming. No, actually, I'm going to your mom's house, and then to Nana's house, and then I'm coming here, and I'll be stocked up for the next 20 years. Nana has so much water in Gatorade bottles, it's not even funny. Are we back?
We are back.
While you were up there, did you happen to notice what time the episode was at?
No, I have no idea. That's probably a good idea to check.
We're at 28 minutes.
All right, guys. So it is getting close to about when we need to leave here. You know, just to make sure we make it to church.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
I like personally to get to church slightly early, just to walk around, get some coffee, talk to the people that are there, just socialize, you know. I hated going to church when I was younger. Like, not hated, but I was
sinner.
But but like when we had to wake up for church, I'd be like,
I think it's good for one night.
Yeah, it's probably not good that they flex.
Whatever.
Well, to be fair, they are this brand.
Yeah, they are this brand.
I don't even know how to say that word. I'm not even gonna try.
That's a shape and a pebble mixed together.
Shape and a pebble. That is essentially what it is.
That's the brand. That's the name of this brand, Shape Pebble.
Shape Pebble. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. It's Shape Pebble. Ooh, heartburn. So, this episode is a grand old episode.
Also, I got a new cut. Yeah.
A new cut. Actually, I have not gotten a haircut since
I told y'all I needed a haircut. I got a haircut. Does it look great right now? Probably not, because I didn't brush it. I just put a hat on.
You have a like a dot on the center of your forehead.
Right. Oh, right here.
Right, a little bit up, right there from wherever your hat was sitting.
Yeah. Put the hat back on.
So this man, he was in my camper last night, and he multiple times during the night laid on his stomach, covered
that's
up,
how I sleep.
all snuggled up, arms under him, laying down like this, and would wake up, one leg over the couch, sprawled out like this on his back, with his covers off of him.
And I was so confused.
And he did that like 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, just multiple times laying on his stomach purposefully to figure out if he's rolling over or not. And he almost fell off the couch.
What? All in good fun?
All in good fun. How did you sleep last night?
Terribly.
Terribly?
If you haven't noticed, I've yawned about 9 times this episode.
I slept great last night.
Lucky you.
So whenever the AC kicked on, I moved my vent and I had it blowing right on my face with my weighted blanket all over,
Yeah.
tucked up.
On your mattress, in your room.
Twin mattress, actually. 2 mattresses.
Yeah. In your room. Nice blanket.
With a fridge next to me making noise.
And I sat on a table couch.
And he sat on
a table couch in a camper with the lightest blanket.
So if you've ever been in a camper, or if you have not, there is a couch that is like a wraparound couch and a small table in the center as if it's your kitchen table. You can lift the top of that table up and there's 2 poles. You pull those poles out. They're just it's all friction pressed in there. And then you put the table down instead of the poles. And then you put the side cushions on that. And it makes a bed.
And that's where I slept.
And that's where he slept. Also, my dog was very not happy with him.
Dude growled at me for like 15 minutes.
15 or 20
I
minutes.
thought she was going to eat me.
And then
I told him, I said, you're about to have to switch me places so I don't die tonight.
and then I walk in the camper and the dog's just like, okay, we're fine now.
Yeah, stopped growling. I was
Stopped growling when I walked in the camper.
I was like, brother.
Just decided, okay, we're good now. Just all chill in the world. And then this dog has the audacity to try to like love on him this morning and like
Yeah.
be best friends with him. And he's just looking at this dog and goes, what is wrong with you? Like, it was very funny this morning.
Great morning.
It was a lovely morning. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. We're at probably around 30 minutes. Like, we like to keep the episodes just so, you know, if you're going to work, you're having a commute, you're sitting there doing dishes, or, you know, you're just sitting there just to sit there. The average attention span we looked up in the previous episode is 8 seconds.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. So, you know, an hour-long episode, not really viable. I've got you for 8 seconds. I got to continue to have you for 8 seconds over and over again. That's why we talk. Any pauses in the episode makes you probably want to click off the episode, but we'd love for you to stay on the episode. Hit a comment. Today's word is pebble.
Shake pebble.
Today's word is pebble. Yeah, today's word is pebble. Comment it down below. Every comment gets us a little further on the algorithm, you know, good old YouTube algorithm. We want to maintain that, even if it's just something as your guys' content sucks. Thank you for sending that, because, you know, that pushes us out in the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't read the comments, they read the amount of comments. A like, share, subscribe would really bring us a long way, and we'd really appreciate it. Our goal is a silver play button, and we are 99,187 subscribers away. 987 subscribers away.
Yeah.
From a play button.
Silver play button.
So we have a long way to go. So anything that you guys do really pushes us out there, and we really appreciate it. I'm going to give this over to my main host to go ahead and close us out as he usually does. And thank you, everyone, for watching.
All right, you heard the man. Go ahead, comment Pebble down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead, do everything across the entire board. Thank you guys so much for watching. Isaiah, thank you for joining us.
Cheers.
And we will see you next time.
Peace.
Deuces.
Ah!